Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Prototype 2 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, Dr. Koenig has betrayed us, so we must go kill him and all of his helicopters. Because, dear God, he throws a lot of helicopters at us.
Oh, but he's not actually in the helicopter. He's a doctor. Of course he doesn't have any military training.
No, well, he does have all these Black Watch dudes with rocket launchers helping him, so let's eat one of those. Swipe a rocket launcher, and then use the rocket launchers against the helicopters.
Sure. Alright, there's one. Oh, two. Okay. Any more brain busters? Oh, that's quite an army you got there.
Armor units. Haha.
Right. I know the best way until I eat your brain.
So, now we can weaponize the APCs in order to pick up the tow launchers.
I almost forgot about this ability. Which is, you know, I definitely did forget about this ability to just tear the cannon off the tank and start using it.
And this is when we get to see just how fucking badass Heller can be if you openly decide to piss him off. For anything, because we get black hole, we get tow launchers, we get later we'll actually get the ability to rip off helicopter rocket launchers as well. So
I like that. Sorry guys, I'm already doing a critical hit animation. You can't interrupt me now.
Yeah.
What is it, Commander? Red Crown has established your fallback location if something.
Look, we just had received a full report, sir, that Heller does have invincibility frames. I repeat, he does gain invincibility frames during kill animations. Dear God.
Base 7, huh? Thinks he can hide from me.
And drop down.
We'll
don't drop down into the base, mind you. We have to, we have to leave the alert area. And whilst we're Heller in a military base, we're pretty much guaranteed to stay in alert. Damn it, Orion soldier, go away!
I'm gonna turn your head into a golf ball and tee off on your shoulders.
Just looking for a good spot to morph out.
Exit the alert.
And there. I don't know why we have to leave the alert in order to get the base 7 objective marker, to be perfectly honest. Just a small thing for this mission.
I just can't believe how funny it is when he starts doing that base jumping posture where, like, the wind resistance is pushing all of his limbs past his shoulders and past his hips. It's just, I find it so funny that, like you could just, you know, eat Aunt May on the sidewalk and then just turn into her, and then she just starts flying around like a freaking Grand Theft Auto glitch video.
Alright, so what I wanted to do here specifically was actually do this part without setting off the alert, but yeah, you pretty much get forced into an alert segment immediately after starting the assault here. So,
all units, this is Rattler. We just started the alert sequence. The player has failed the main objective.
Tow launcher.
Base security is compromised. Move calmly and quietly to the emergency exit doors.
Oh, look, another tow launcher for us to rip.
Yep. Alright, first weaponize it. Really spam that left click button. This is all in the index finger, baby.
Unfortunately, my lock-on for the tow launcher isn't actually working as well as I want it to.
Well, this would be a good... Oh, right, but we only have half-full biomass meter. Gonna have to, Eat your
We
roughage
don't
there.
honestly need to use Devastator here, though. Once we actually delete the final the final fuel tank, we effectively get this cutscene, which shows Dr. Koenig out. You'll notice, however, that he's in a gunship.
So? Fucking bring him down with the tendrils of Legion, son.
I asked for a gunship to amuse myself? Attack! Helen!
Oh, right. So now he's pretending to be a military commander. Like, who are you to give orders?
What are you doing up there? Improving your defense systems. Just fly the
This fight is only gonna last like 2 minutes.
Specifically because we have the ability to repel the heavier rocket launchers that he's got with our parry / counter bash. I do love that we can repel missiles with counter. That is honestly a really nice thing.
I find it so weird that the ammo count is on the enemy health bar and not on an independent marker on your HUD.
It's effectively the intended marker.
You almost got your biomass up just a little bit more. We can make mincemeat out of all these guys.
Nah, but we don't need to make mincemeat out of all these guys because we have access to black hole.
Stay right where you are, pilot.
Stay right where you are, pilot. I'm a doctor.
Like this. Haha.
Will you calm down already? I find your anxiety unhelpful. Uh-oh. Oh, there's more to Dr. Simpsons than meets the eye.
What are you?
Behold the evolved.
What you could have been. What you were supposed to be. I'm going to prove that to Mercer. Prove he's mistaken about you.
So yeah, Mercer still wants us to help out, and there's some dissonance in his faction about it.
Watching while you die.
Man, why couldn't this have been the fight?
Well, this is the fight.
Alright, now this guy looks even funnier than Dr. Zan from Streets of Rage series.
Useless it is when I'm ripping your head off.
No,
Even hope to prove here.
Now, because Dr. Koenig is mostly a biological target, he actually takes significantly more damage from claws than he does from tendrils.
right.
Unfortunately, we've only gotten we haven't actually gotten any
Damn.
any significant upgrades for our claw weapon. So
You dodged a little too early there.
Shape, eh?
Save your breath.
You might want to.
and there I didn't dodge it all. So
Wasted.
yeah. That's one of the very few deaths that I get to show on screen, though. I have a little bit of problems fighting the evolved, specifically when I enter the fights low on health. But I'll be honest, I actually really like the evolved fights that are special. There are only a few special evolved fights in the entire game, though.
I don't want to prove
Nice
anything. I
dodge.
just want to fuck you up.
You're so slow, Helen. All that useless muscle weighs
Yeah,
you
this is some fucking R-rated Spider-Man shit going on here.
Kind of. I mean, the thing about the Spider-Man 1 for the PS2 was that the only fight that you had that was like this was against Shocker, and the Shocker fight itself was honestly really, really simple. All the other boss fights that you fight in Spider-Man 1 for the PS2 specifically were much more difficult, specifically because you usually had to deal with additional complications.
Oh, you want to fight to the death? Then let us get on with it. Dance on your corpse.
That's the most metal thing a man of my age could come up with.
Nah. No, I mean, dancing on corpses is rather metal in some album covers, so.
And when I get home, my dad would kill us and dance about in our grave singing hallelujah.
And
All
now,
right,
unfortunately,
first
he ended up in the consumed state on the edge of the building, so I ended up pushing him off.
That is pretty funny.
Shut up and die.
I must say, Dr. Mercer, recruiting the Evolved from within Gentech's ranks is a brilliant strategy. We're rocking through their power structure, while Sabrina Galloway is already in line for CFO.
Then follow her example, Koenig.
Yeah.
Everyone in place to do what needs to
We're
be done.
gonna kill Sabrina.
Of course, sir.
And so, in the next part, we'll start our transition into the green zone.
Heller,
Hey,
I know
Mercer.
I should kill you. I needed Koenig, and you just took him out, like swatting a fly.
Well, maybe you should have told me you had more of us running around. Not to mention some batshit insane mad scientist motherfucker.
He was a mad scientist, motherfucker. That is honestly the best description I can think of Dr. Koenig with freaking mutant arms, man.
Blackwatch. Our eyes and ears are everywhere.
You're building an army.
And when there's enough of us, you and I will lead an attack that will wipe Blackwatch and Gentech off the face of the earth.
And the virus.
What?
The virus goes too, right?
No, we need the virus.
All of it. It's in the plan. Not long now. Be ready.
And then Heller notices the thing.
Lying motherfucker.
Mercer has no intention of destroying the virus once we topple the kingdom, because then we can
Mercer's
be
been feeding
king.
us a line of bullshit. He's up to something.
James, you do not know the half of it.
Because I also have been
I'm
keeping
on my
things
way.
from you, amigo.
No. Guerra is not actually part of Mercer's plan, so.
Or is
So-
he?
Now we're gonna go over and do the air bridge. Whoosh!
Like, all right, biomass meter, we get it. You're full. Stop flashing at me.
Unfortunately, that is a small problem with the mass meter. Once it's full, it's gonna stay flashing at you forever.
You know, like a full bladder. Yep. It's like a great strobe light in your head that says, "Pee, do it. Unleash the urine of utter chaos and destruction
Dang,
downtown."
I didn't want to punch the dude, but oh well.
Seriously, like, I think the game is motivating you just to get on with it and use Devastator so it'll make the stupid alert go away.
But it won't, because we're in a military base. So Devastator will just kill everything here, and then the strike team will advance on us. Yay! We upgraded our claws to level 3.
And what's the strike team gonna do against my new nail job?
Nothing specifically, because our claws don't actually do all that well against armored targets, and helicopters do count as armored targets. So.
Alright, so we're gonna do this in a nice, just like every good bowel movement, you should find a nice quiet place to just, take some time to yourself, because this is Heller's body we're talking about, so he's gonna find a nice quiet location with nobody nearby, and hopefully nobody needs to wash their hands in the same room, and then he'll just let it rip. And then he won't, and then he'll be fine.
Yep, like so.
Not blinded by a stupid fucking overlooked strobe effect that may annoy the crap out of people who don't, feel like having their eyes drawn to the top left of the screen for the next 25 minutes.
Honestly, despite it constantly flashing on you, it's never a thing that I think is all that distracting or noticeable. So, but then again, that is just my personal experience.
It's just that I disagree with it on principle that it is necessary.
Nah. Well, here, let us delete it then.
Oh, thank God. Yep. He's gonna blow. Field ops eliminated.
Alright, and in the next episode, we will use the air bridge.
Flush.
Alright, everybody. Be safe. Climb up the building.
And always wash your hands before you handle food.
After devastating the toilet.
And brushing your teeth.